Why? Maybe because,
her tummy.
oh, I see. Maybe she ate something that
Yes,
can harm her
she ate
stomach.
a fruit before she hungry.
Oh, that's a bad news, but I hope that she will get better soon. Okay?
Okay.
And what about you?
She
How are you
ate
feeling?
soup.
Oh, she already ate soup. That's good. Okay. She just need to eat soup, not too much solid food because it can only harm her
I'm
stomach.
I'm really sad before she
Yes.
sick.
Okay. What about you?
What?
What did you say? I'm sorry. You were also sick? You were?
Uh, I work?
I mean, you said you were sick?
No,
Ah,
my sister is sick.
she is sick now, but you're okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. What did you do today?
I'm drawing. I'm drawing this picture, but
Uh-huh.
this is a card.
Oh, can I
This is
see?
the card, and this is my picture.
Oh,
Draws not,
can I
draws
see?
not finished.
Oh, wow. That's good. Why are you so good?
Yes,
Maybe that yeah, that's your natural talent. Maybe your parents are good at drawing too, so that's why.
and I have this card too.
Oh, did you also draw it?
Well,
Oh,
12 cards. We we have a book with sticker
about that. I
and
see.
40. What what is
I see.
24 is we have a this one.
All right. So I'm glad that you
12
at least find time to. Oh,
12 card we have this one.
you have lots of cards. Okay, I see. All right, so I guess we're ready.
Ready.
Okay, maybe you can finish that your drawing. When are you going to go to school, by the way?
Oh, today I go to swim.
Oh, you went swimming today? I
Yesterday,
went swimming. Oh, how was
what?
it?
What?
How was it?
I can swim. And far away the pool.
Mm-hmm. That's good. All right, so are you ready?
Ready.
Did you practice the homework that I sent to you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So let us try to read that again. Okay, like what I said, because last time you have had or some mispronounced words. So I want you, so the homework that I sent to you is you are going to read it. Practice reading it. Did you practice it?
Correct.
Yes. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay. Can you see? World records. Can you see it?
No, I can't.
Nope, you can't. What about
No,
now?
it's white.
It's white. Oh, really? Okay, wait a moment. Let's try again. Let me share my screen again. What about now? Is it okay now?
Yeah.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes, okay. World records. Let's read.
The Canon
Gigantia
era temps
Temple
are temp are in metal.
Malta.
Melt
Mm-hmm.
Malta. The temples are over five um
1000.
5,000
500.
500 years old.
Very good.
They are the oldest temples in Europe.
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 Okay.
The longest bridge
Bridges.
is the longest bridges over water are the two
Bridges.
bridges over lake. Points
Per
that
train.
train in USA.
All
The
right.
bridges are nearly 24 million
Miles long.
miles long. You can't see land from the middle of the bridges.
All right. Next, what about Russia? Very
Russia
good.
is
You did
the
it great.
biggest country. What?
You did great. Okay, it's actually better compared last time. You pronounced all the words correctly. That's good.
Russia is the biggest country in the world. It is
17
17
million
million
75
75
thousand
400
square
square
kilometers.
kilometers.
Okay.
That is 12
Point, point, point,
12.5%
5%.
of the Earth's surface. In Russia, there are 11 different time zones. Russia is
Between
between
Europe,
Europe and
Asia, and Asia.
Asia.
Next, the longest.
The longest river in the world is the Nile. The
The
Nile
Nile
is
6,000
695
kilometers. Can you see? Kilometers long.
long. The Nile flows through 9 countries in a phrase.
Nile. 9 countries in Africa.
Africa.
Okay.
The last country is Egypt.
Egypt, very good.
Egypt is flows in the
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean Sea.
Okay. Mediterranean Sea. As you can see last time, just like what I said, we talk about comparative and superlative. So as you can see, here on our on this passage, on this article, we talk about the oldest. Can you see? Can you imagine? This temple is the oldest temples in Europe. Can you see this temple?
Yes.
Oldest temple. And this one, can you see this bridge? Bridges, the longest bridges.
It's the longest bridges.
Okay, that's right. And this one, this is the country, the biggest.
This is the Earth.
The biggest country.
The biggest country in the world
is Russia.
Is Russia.
Okay, and the Nile River is
the longest river. The longest river
is the Nile.
Nile
River. Okay, very good. So now let's see. The Gigantia temples are
It is a temple.
Are the oldest
Are the oldest
temples
temple in
Europe.
Europe.
Okay, remember that? So the Gigantea temples are the oldest temples in Europe. Okay. Next, what about this one?
The lake.
On
The
Star Train
Pontchartrain. The
is
lake Pontchartrain is
A. Is it the longest river in the world? B. Is the biggest country in the world? Or C. Is in the USA?
the lake Pontchartrain. In the USA.
Yay! It's in the USA. Very good. Next, what about 3? Russia
Russia is the biggest country in the world.
So that's correct. The biggest country. Good job. And the Nile?
The Nile is the longest river in the world.
Yay, very good. Okay. Good job. So those are what we call superlative, the longest, the oldest. Okay, so this time, listen and complete the table. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to listen carefully. And please listen. As you can see, you are going to complete which country? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listening 87.
Can you hear?
Listen and complete the table. Number 1.
What's the biggest lake in Egypt?
Is it Lake Nasser?
Yes, it is.
All right.
What's the longest river in Egypt?
The Nile.
Yes. What's the highest mountain in Egypt?
Mount Catherine.
That's right.
Okay, let's read that again. As you can see, the first is...
Egypt.
Okay, what's the biggest lake in Egypt? Could you please tell me?
The Nile.
Lake? Oh, biggest lake? The Lake Nasir.
Nasser's.
Okay, which one is the longest river?
The longest river is
The?
Nile.
Okay, very good. The longest river is the Nile. Okay, and the highest mountain?
The highest mountain. Highest mountain
In Egypt?
in Egypt is Mount
Catherine.
Hankinson.
One more time. Okay, Catherine. Catherine. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, now let's continue.
Number 2.
Oh, what is that?
What's the biggest lake
I
in
want to
Spain?
do that.
It's Lake Sanabria.
Ah,
Yes, it is. What's the longest river in Spain?
The Tagus.
That's right. What's the highest mountain in Spain?
It's Mount Tide.
Yes.
all right. So what's the second country? Is it Brazil, UK, or
biggest.
Spain?
Spain.
Spain, one more time. Spain.
Spain.
Okay.
Spain.
So what's the biggest lake in Spain?
The biggest lake in Spain is Lake
Sanabria.
Sanabria.
Okay, and what's the longest river in Spain?
Is the Tagus.
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 Okay, and what's the highest mountain in Spain?
Mount
Tide.
Tide.
Okay, tide. Good job. Next, another one. Listen carefully.
Number 3.
What's the biggest lake in Brazil?
Is it Lake Patos?
Yes, it is. What's the longest river in Brazil?
The Amazon.
That's right. What's the highest mountain in Brazil?
Is it Fog Peak?
Yes, it is.
All right. So which country is that? Is it Brazil or the UK?
Is Brazil.
Okay. So what's the biggest lake in Brazil?
Lake Patos.
Very good. Lake Athos. And what's the longest river in Brazil?
The Amazon.
That's right. Please remember that. And what's the highest mountain in Brazil?
Fog Peak.
Fog Peak. Okay, great job. Next, the last one, I want you to listen to pronunciation.
Number 4.
What's the biggest lake in the UK?
It's Loch Ness.
That's right. What's the longest river in the UK?
Oh, I don't know that.
Okay.
What is this?
The Severn. Okay. So what country is that? The?
Why is the boy to know that?
Okay, maybe he is not familiar. Okay. So that's why. So what's the biggest lake in the UK?
The biggest lake in the UK is the Severn.
Biggest lake? Lake?
Biggest lake, Loch
Ness.
Ness.
All right. And what's the longest river?
The longest river is the Severn.
Yes, Severn. That's right. And what's the
Severn.
highest mountain?
The highest mountain is Ben
Nevis.
Nevis.
That's right. Very good. You did a great job. Okay. Very good. Now, let us try to continue. And let's talk about and let's move on with adverbs of frequency. So after this, we're going to have some review. Okay? So a while ago, we talked about comparative and superlative. What are the comparative? When you said comparative, we're comparing two different words. For example, I am taller than you. Superlative. What is superlative? When you said superlative, the mount, hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Is the highest mountain in
Everest.
the world. Okay?
Everest is the highest mountain in the
In the
world.
world. Okay, that is highest. Okay, we use highest. In comparative, we use taller. So we usually add ER.
The
And this
Mount
one,
Everest is the highest mountain in the world.
yes, that's right. That's the highest mountain in the world.
Is it in the Russia?
Oh no, it's not in Russia. It's in Nepal.
It's really far and it's higher and higher.
Yeah, do you want to see it?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. But you know, even it's the highest mountain, there are still lots of people.
I watched in Paw Patrol once dog named Everest.
One dog. Oh, really?
One dog named Everest.
Ah, I see. My daughter and my son also watch Paw Patrol. So this is.
That dog name is Everest.
Ah, I see. That's why. Here, can you see it?
Yeah.
This is the real Mount
Yeah,
Everest.
my sister.
Oh,
My sister
are you okay
Jill.
now? Hello, how are you now? Are you okay now?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
She likes soup.
All right. Then just be careful of what you're eating next time. Okay, don't eat cold food. Okay, like this. Just eat soup. Okay. Maybe tomorrow you can eat.
Soup. It's ice cream.
Yeah, no, not this one. I said don't eat ice cream. Okay, it's not good for her. All right. Now, let's talk about now the adverbs of frequency. So we're done talking about the comparative and superlative. Now let's talk about it tells us how often something happens. We usually put adverbs of frequency before the verb. For example, could you please read? I
What?
always. Can you read it, please?
I always go to
The.
the
Can you
to
read it?
the
Hello, can you hear? I mean, can you see? I always
yes,
go to the shopping
zebra
mall.
Sembri, like
What about this?
Sembri on holiday.
I'm sorry? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, yeah, I still want you to read this one before we answer. Okay, the first one is I always go to the shopping mall. I never go to the shopping mall. Those are adverbs of frequency. But
I'm
some adverbs can go at the beginning. For example, can you read it, please? Cherry? I.
what?
Can you read this one? Can you see it?
I sometimes go to the shopping mall.
Okay.
I go to shopping mall sometimes.
Okay, so you can use it at the beginning or maybe you can also use it at the end. Okay? Next.
I
About this.
use number one.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
But, you know.
no, I use number three.
Ah, sometimes.
Sometimes I go to the shopping mall.
Okay, very good. Sometimes I go to the shopping mall. Now, I want you to read and tell me if the sentences are thick or cross. Okay, are the sentences correct? Read and thick, for example. Tell me if it's correct. I always. Can you read it, please?
I always go to like
Sanabria.
Sanabria on holiday.
Okay, so it's correct because we said I always.
Always.
Okay, what about this one?
This one?
Number two?
Uh, Anya, Asan,
Allison.
Allison cook never
Is it thick or cross?
cross
Why?
because Allison don't know how to cook.
Okay, or because it's the proper way is Allison never cooks. Never.
Allison
Okay?
never cooks.
We can't put never at the end. Okay? That is wrong. Allison never cooks. As you can see, we put the adverbs of frequency before the verb. Okay? But
Okay.
when there's some instances that like sometimes you can use it, but since never you can do it. Okay? What about three? You watch.
What? You watch DVDs sometimes.
Okay. Is it
Now,
correct?
I use this. I want to use this. Sometimes you watch DVDs.
Okay. Although, like what we read about, we can put it at the end or at the beginning. So your answer is also correct, but this one is also correct. Okay?
Okay.
Next, number four. The
Number
boys.
4. The boys play football always.
Okay, the boys play football always.
The boys always play football.
All right, very good. So it's not correct because we usually said the boys always play football.
Football.
Okay, next, what about five?
5.
Always.
Always I go swimming on Saturday.
All
No,
right.
just like this. I always go swimming on Saturday.
Yay! Wow, very good. I always go swimming on Saturdays. Good job. Wow.
Why?
So,
Why is the boy the boys playing football always you text always I
oh
go to
no,
swimming.
it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's not correct. Because like what you said, the boys always play football. I always go swimming on Saturdays. I just think that's wrong. Okay. The boys always play football. They always go swimming on Saturdays. All right? But I'm
Yeah.
glad that you noticed it. What about 6?
6. She sometimes play chess.
Okay. Is it correct?
Sometimes she play chess.
Okay. Although that's also correct. You can also say that sometimes she plays chess. But this one is also correct. Just like what we learned, we can put it at the beginning or at the end. Okay?
Okay.
Next, what about number 7?
Number 7. They never eat
Italian.
Italian food.
Okay, is it
What
correct?
is Italian? I see the
Oh,
picture.
like pizza, like lasagna, pasta, spaghetti. Oh, I really want to eat Italian food. Can you see? These are all.
I have pizza too.
Okay, risotto, right? Risotto, by the way. Pizza, lasagna. I love lasagna. Ravioli. Okay, so these are actually Italian food. Wow. Can you
It's
see this
so
one?
yummy. I like
Yeah,
this one.
me too. I love cooking this one also.
I love eggs too.
You love it too. All right, so those are what we call
Yes,
Italian.
eggs and pizza too.
Ah, okay. Do you love eating Italian food?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So since we already learned about adverbs of frequency, can you see? Always,
Yeah.
sometimes, never. Okay. Although there are still
Yeah.
often, rarely. Now, can you tell me the things that you always do? For example, I
What?
always, things that you always do. For example,
I
I always.
always, I sometimes, and I never.
Okay, but can you make a sentence? For example, I always eat
I
cereal
always eat
for.
cereal or breakfast.
Okay. Or I always go
Never
swimming.
eat cereal for breakfast.
Okay,
Never.
so that's the sentence, okay?
I
I
eat
never
cereal
eat cereal for breakfast.
breakfast.
Okay, what about the things that you always do? I
I
always.
always eat cereal for breakfast.
hmm Okay, so those are example of adverbs of frequency. So since we're running out of time, my dear, I didn't notice. So I'm just going to send homework to you about the lesson that we
Yes.
learned. Okay, you did a great job, and I hope that you learned something. So I'm going to send about page 69. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay, pages 60.
I
Oh,
take
not the one.
this. I take steps fast
Yeah, I'm gonna send
to make the
you
homework.
68 and 6M. I'm going to send you. Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry. Can you
Yes.
see?
I take picture to make the homework.
All right. And this one.
This one.
Yes, I'm going to send it to you, by the way.
This one is sometimes and never
Yes,
and
we're also going to answer that.
always.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. See you
See you
later.
again. See you on
It's nice
Saturday.
to see you again.
Yeah, me too. I'm happy to see you again.